1898, good luck. So we've not played before. No head-to-head score. He goes d4. Let's match that with d5. I don't have any particular set opening against d4. I just tend to mix it up a little bit more. I can obviously play bishop up. You might get this sort of concept, but as long as we can guard here, why not? Let's bring the bishop outside of the pawn chain. And my opponent, 600 games of rapid. That's exactly the idea that he's going for. So I could do this, queen down. Could get into a bit of trouble. Let's just guard there. And if queen up, I can always match it. But he's played knight up, gives me an extra move to potentially release the bishop, but there's no... okay. There's no breakthrough, or there's no real advantage for either side just yet. Queen down is generally a good concept to match it. Now, do we want to go crazy there? But it is a rapid game, isn't it? So let's probably best drop back. So knight in, I think I'm in time to play knight up and challenge here. It's whether he wants to go really crazy here, but I can jump the bishop up if he does. Down, the rook's under attack, so I think I'm okay to come here. I'm still queen over or queen up to meet queen here potentially. He could take here, open the file. He does indeed push forward, but I thought I was okay to take it. I might be wrong. I might be getting my theory wrong. I might have to play h6. Takes, knight back, down, bishop up here. Probably gone wrong. You're supposed to move the other knight and go here, aren't you? Let's go h5. Yeah, this game has gone wrong. There's something... Wait, then he's just pushed forward. Why the heck did he just not instantly take there? What am I missing here? I don't... This might be theory that I'm not aware of, because obviously once you're so many moves in, 10 moves in now, in lines you don't normally play, your theory tends to vanish. So I've got knight up, knight back to attack the pawn. But knight back, he's surely not going to play f4. Yeah, that would be crazy, but he could do that. Knight forward to attack the pawn, but you're going to come under attack potentially. f4, you might get your knight trapped. I think I'm going to have to drop back and just hit the pawn. Where on earth is my king going to end up here? He takes. He's not using hardly any time at all either, is he? Can I actually take this one and say, if you take, I can just trade the queen take back, but... no, I think I'm going to stick to the principle here. So he has done that. So I've got bishop up now with an idea to go here. But also, it gives me the potential to castle. Yeah, he's just not using any thinking time. He's just rattling out all the moves instantly. I'm not sure I can avoid a trade here. I guess I could play bishop up. Takes, pawn takes. But that seems wrong, doesn't it? I could take here, break his structure, then take. He's going to get this move. Can I castle? No, I'd have to play g6. And he's going to get bishop down. That's annoying. So I think I need to take and g6 first. But why the heck is he not using any time whatsoever? Yeah, he's just rattling all these instant moves off, and they're all good moves. Knight up, I guess you check. I think I'm kind of committed to castling, aren't I? But it could be a problem if he later gets the knight or the queen round at some point. Thankfully, he doesn't have the light squared bishop. So is he going this way? Let's find out. Knight up. If queen in, I can maybe take, and then knight here. That could be good. So knight up. Say he comes forward. The bishop guards the knight, but the bishop's loose. I can take. If he takes, I just take and he's stuck here. Yeah, knight up's got to be a good move, because I'm trying to take the knight and jump into the centre. And there's only a rook or a queen that can challenge it then. So I'm happy to trade here because it's a dark square one. Now he's gone back. So I assume I want to take and then go here. And it's not easy for him to break through, is it? So here we can still take. I'm going to go for that then. Hit the bishop. Maybe queen up to hit the pawn. Oh boy, he's playing it crazy quickly for a 10-minute rapid game. There he goes again. I'll check these move times after the event. They don't show while the game is on. Now he's given me a check to hit the pawn here. Check. And we have a triangle. So is it a pawn or is it a poisoned pawn? So check. If you block at take, you can't actually block there. You could block with a bishop at take. He doesn't have rook in one move, so I'm going to throw the check in. Let's see where he ends up. Like if he goes here, we've got a knight check, for instance. But he could block with the bishop. If I take, he doesn't have rook in one move, so hopefully I'm in time to just retreat. And it's not poisoned, but it could be. The only good thing for me here is that these are on light squares, and he doesn't have a light squared bishop or a knight. And he has actually done that, so he's allowed this. So check, he moves, I take the rook, but I'll lose my valuable knight. But it feels like I should do it, doesn't it? Okay, so check. It weakens my control of the center. But if he pushes, I take. If he pushes, I take. But then he's going to unleash this pawn. It might be wise not to do that, but it's still an exchange. Because here, the idea is he pushes like this and he opens up the scope for the bishop. And I've lost my valuable knight. Yeah, it might be better not to do that. Do I give up 2 rooks for the queen instead? Rook over, take, take, rook check up. And then trust that I'm going to be active. Check, take. I don't know about this. I don't know. Check is your instinctive move. Takes and say takes back. But as soon as he pushes, that bishop's getting active. So I like the idea of doing this. Yeah, I'm going to trust my instincts. I'm going to give up 2 rooks for the queen. And trust I can get my queen active before he gets his rooks fully through checkmating me. And his king is so open, there's no easy place to put the king. But I am in a mating net now. If he gets both rooks here, then it's just curtains, isn't it? But I'm trusting I've got a queen and knight to attack with. I'm threatening to come in here. Yeah, he's just gone for that blast. But now I can actually check and get rid of the rook. And then take. So I think he's gone wrong there. Now I can actually get that rook. Okay. So I'm going to take. I expect he'll push, but because he's only got 1 rook, I'm actually relatively safe here. As long as I can guard this. Not necessarily easy, but if he ever goes, oh, mind you, he can go here. That's a problem. He can go there, and I'm in a complete bind. I can't get back out. Check. Can I win a pawn here? Once he goes here, I'm going to have to allow this back. Check, my position collapses. So all I can do is try and get a draw, I think. If I could get a pawn with a check, that would be good. Here, here. Oh, mind you, I take that with a check as well, don't I? My king can run. Have we found a way out? Because it's a check. Then if I get my king out, check and take here. I think he had to go here immediately. If I just get my king up, surely it's alright. So can I just take now? And then I weaken this one as well. We found a way for our king to escape. Okay, now there's another one. But as long as I get here, then he can't stop me escaping, and he can't, can he? That's another pawn. If I just get my king up, I'm safe from checks. Now there is another, but I need to get my king out, don't I? So I think I need to go here. Rook check, I just go here. Rook here. Hold on, can I just go here instead? Just go here and try and guard my pawn if he goes here. If he checks, I'll then step up here. I'm down to 3 minutes, so he's been so silly fast. But I think I can go here now. Now this is still a problem, but I'm going after a checkmate myself. His king's a bit stuck. Yeah, he's resigned it. Let's see what it was in engine speak. It felt very dangerous, didn't it? But I'm threatening maybe pawn here to create a mating net, or just even get the queen back. Let's just see what it was in engine speak. So we have 34 moves. They're the move times for both players. He was playing it so silly quick. He's not thought on any move at all. But still a really dangerous game. But let's see how we actually handled it. Have we been... Oh, we have been much better and we blundered it. We had a forced checkmate and we didn't see it. Oh, that's something to learn from then. So we had a forced checkmate on move 24. We didn't see it. But yeah, we're worse out the opening. We blundered somewhere. And he's +3 better. Lots of blunders from both of us there. So it was H5. Yeah, I should have taken here. This will be some long-winded theory that I've just forgotten about. So he's done really well here. This is all good. And I had to take the pawn here and allow this. Okay, so D takes. Knight takes. Well, why would you play knight takes there? Is that the best line? What about H5? It's not showing up, is it? H5. Oh, I then go here. And here I can then drop back into the center. That's the crucial move that I missed, so I can do this. Okay, fair enough. I just forgot that. So I've blundered completely there. And yeah, he should have just taken. He didn't take. That's the move I was expecting. And he's much, much, much better. So he's +2.5 better. He just moved quickly, didn't he? For a rapid game, these are very quick moves. Very, very quick moves. So back to the analysis graph. So from now on, we're actually better the rest of the game, except when we've blundered. We've had a forced checkmate and we've blundered it back to level. So we'll whiz up to that and see where that is. Yeah, it was right to go forward here instead of being a little bit defensive. So my knight isn't running the risk of getting trapped. I guess you could do this and try and win a pawn, but it was the right method to go. But this was all okay now. Oh, there, I should have played d4 instead of taking. I was just trying to plant my knight here, but d4 was actually the move. Okay. So I lost nearly a point for that. But in this position, the concept is going to be that you blast here, and if I take, you blast here, and you just simply open the path for the bishop. So your king looks really safe, but it's still dangerous. So here, it was actually okay. It was not bad to go for the 2 rooks for the queen, so that's good to know. And then he's gone for this pawn push to try and open up the scope here. Yeah, I should have brought the queen in. That's where it's a forced checkmate. I've just missed. I didn't think long enough here, but I'm getting low on time. So what was it? 8 seconds I gave myself, and I've gone for that exchange, but there's actually a forced mate. So you're threatening mate in 1 here. So queen to d2. The rook. Oh, the rook has to literally drop back and give up itself. There's no other good way to avoid it. That's a bit careless, isn't it? I should be seeing that. See, I'm aware my clock is ticking down, but I should have seen a checkmate like that. So I've actually blundered it, and by taking the rook, it's actually back to level. I think he needed to do this quicker when I'm here. I think that's what he needed to do. F6 good. Yeah, you need to go rook here and just take it and keep checking you forever. There'll be a way to keep doing something forever. Rook f8. B6 was the right move. And then rook all the way to b7. And then I guess you just keep checking. So I get my queen in. Try and run the king out. But apparently that's just level. That's completely level. And then he's let me in, and I've managed to clean up some of the pawns, and now my king can actually escape. And then suddenly his king's in a lot of danger and it's +8 better. But still at our level, it's a pretty interesting game, isn't it? That's very good.